Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is PC. I decided today to do my Neo Geo collection. I don't have too much stuff for Neo Geo. I recently just got into it. Happened to find one in my neighborhood for a really good price. I got the Neo Geo itself, one controller, and I got about 9 games. So before I got the Neo Geo, I used to play them in the arcade when I did used to go. It was my favorite arcade machine in the whole place. And I actually plan on getting an MVS one day, but as of right now, I guess my AES will have to suffice. So let's try and get started with the 9 games. Okay, number one be Ghost Pilots. Um, it's a pretty cool game. This is a 2D shooter. The Neo Geo really doesn't have too many on there. The Neo Geo is mostly known for Metal Slug and fighting games, and that's mostly what I like about the system. Is the fighting games. I actually love them. But Ghost Pilots is really good. The next one I believe is an earlier title also. It's called Blues Journey. It's alright. It kind of feels like the new Super Mario Bros. For the DS. The character can actually grow smaller to get into certain areas. It's okay. It's pretty good. If you guys can look out for it, check it out. Next, we have another 2D shooter. It's called Alpha Missions 2 from Neo Geo. You guys can check that out. They actually have this up on the PSN right now. So if you guys want, check it out. Next, we have a wrestling game. I don't have too many wrestling games, but this is actually one of the best ones I do have. It's called 3 Count Bout. I believe in Japan it's called Fire Pro Wrestling or Fire Suplex. It's another really good Neo Geo game. The next game we got is Sengoku 1. It's pretty cool. It's a beat 'em up. Kind of reminds me of Streets of Rage, Final Fight, those type of games. Next we have Riding Hero. Another pretty cool game. Reminds me a lot of man, I can't think of the Sega game. Actually, I want to say MotoGP. It's pretty cool though. Riding Hero. Check it out if you can. Look it up on YouTube. The next game we got is Ninja Combat. Another beat 'em up. Once again, early SNK Neo Geo game. It's okay. Next we have Nam 1975. For some reason, when I got it, I believe this was actually Neo Geo had to do this to release this game in America. Was kind of blot out um, the the chest on the woman right here and her leg. I guess it was too sexual at the time, but it's actually on the card itself also. Nam 1975. Next, we have probably my favorite game that I have for the system so far is Magician Lord. Pretty cool game. I have this on a collection, the SNK Arcade Classics 1 for the PlayStation 2. So I really don't play it on my Neo Geo too much because I actually want to get it modded for Component or S-Video. So until then, I'll play on the PlayStation 2, but it's a really good game. Now, that's pretty much all the games I do have for the system right now. But the way I actually look for games on the Neo Geo, games I want to invest my money in, is I play collections. And I have a collection right here. It's called Fatal Fury Battle Archives 2. It has the Real Bout series on here from the Neo Geo. I really enjoy fighting games. It's probably my favorite genre of game. And this has one of the best games, I think, fighting wise. Real Bout, Fatal Fury 2, the newcomers. Really great game. If you can check this out, you can find this probably at GameStop for maybe like $5. Try and pick this one up. Next, we have one of the best games I believe for the PlayStation 2. Probably the best games for the Neo Geo, hands down. Metal Slug Anthology. This right here contains all 6 Neo Geo games. All 6 Metal Slug games for the Neo Geo. And Metal Slug 1 is really expensive for the Neo Geo. I don't think I'm going to get that anytime soon. On eBay, it goes for over $1,000. And the other ones are pretty high too. So what I do is I just enjoy them all here. It's kind of my next best option. Next we got Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. It's kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom for Neo Geo. It's actually pretty cool. I haven't really got into it too much. I really don't have anyone to play it with. I know they released this, I believe, for Xbox Live. But I prefer the PlayStation 3 controller, so I just kind of play it on my PlayStation. And I believe the another good one for PS2, Neo Geo wise, is SNK Arcade Classics 1. It has basically almost really all the best Neo Geo games you can get for the system on here. Some games are Art of Fighting, Baseball Stars, Burning Fight, Fatal Fury, King of Monsters, Last Resort, Magician Lord, Metal Slug, Neo Turf Masters, Samurai Showdown, Sengoku, Shock Troopers, Super Sidekicks 3, The King of Fighters 94, Top Hunter, and World Heroes. So if you can pick this one up, I think it goes for maybe about $9 at GameStop right now. Or you can probably find it cheap online. Definitely pick this one up if you're actually trying to get into the Neo Geo. This will give you a really good idea of what is on the Neo Geo. It'll help you better your choice when you're going to buy some actual AES carts. So pick that one up if you're just starting, or even if you're in Neo Geo collecting. You don't have the money to actually buy the carts, because a lot of them go for over $100. So check that one out. And I showed these in a previous video, but this is probably the best fighting game for the system. Fatal Fury, Mark of the Wolves, Garo. Fantastic game. Features my favorite character in a fighting game, Rock Howard, right here, Geese Howard's son. Great game. Animation's real smooth. And it just features one of the best storylines, I think, in a fighting game. This game is really perfect. This is the only one I can really compare to Street Fighter 3, Third Strike. Great Neo Geo game. It costs a lot of money on the AES. So I think this right here would probably be the best option. I know they have an option on Xbox Live, so if you can't pick that up too. But definitely, you should definitely play this if you never have before. Next we have King of Fighters, 99 Dream Match, but this is 98. It's kind of just a more beefed up version of it for the Dreamcast. But 98 is actually my favorite King of Fighters for the Neo Geo. I think just everything about this game is perfect, balance, characters, and it's really good. So check this one out if you can. If you can pick up the AES cart, it's not that expensive, but it's actually getting up there in price. So check that out also. And last, a very underrated fighting game series on the Neo Geo to me. And it's a real shame. This one's really a beauty. It's called The Last Blade. They have 1 and 2 for various consoles, I believe. The Neo Geo version of this game actually goes for a pretty good price. Part 1 you can get for around $100, $150, but it's definitely worth it. Some of the best 2D animations ever in a video game. Last Blade. So that's basically it for my Neo Geo. I'm still collecting for it now. It's a pretty expensive console, so I kind of pick and choose my battles with it. Definitely, this is I believe, the first actual system that can replicate an arcade at your home. To me, it's kind of like the gold standard of all video games. SNK really made something special with this, and I just really love the system. I just really got into it as far as me owning one, but I've been a long time fan of SNK, and so I just want to kind of give you guys a little overview of the system, and just tell you my thoughts about the games and the experiences I've had so far with it. I love it. I'm gonna keep trying to uh, collect with the system. So that's about it for me. Next, probably be like a PlayStation 2 collection. I really like that system also. So if you guys got any questions or anything like that, if you guys, I'd like for you guys to rate, subscribe, like or dislike. Tell me what you guys think. So once again, this is PC signing off.